for communities of color, for indigenous communities, isn't it? Something that our ancestors experienced, most definitely. Having a line of police, armored and armed, ready to take down people. I can't get the image out of my mind of that one gentleman who got struck in the face by the rubber bullet. You guys seen that picture?
Yes.
It's very disgusting, isn't it? I guess the thing that most strikes me is that how much oil and gas corporations control pretty much everything in this country. That they're able to control a National Guard, they're able to control a Sheriff's Department, and that even the Sheriff's Department ends up getting help from other law enforcement from other states. That's how much control they have. As you know, I sent a letter to President Obama yesterday through his legislative liaisons, asking for some type of help from him for the people up in North Dakota. One thing that I reminded Obama about is that he's a constitutional law professor, and I'm a constitutional law attorney. And what I reminded him about, and my law firm also does federal Indian law, what I reminded him was that according to law here in the United States, that treaties are the supreme law of the land. Woo! It's exactly what it says. I didn't make that up. That's what white folks made up when they developed the Constitution, was that treaties are the supreme law of the land. And I delicately reminded him that there is no state government, no county government, no law enforcement at all in the United States that has the power to overcome the supreme law of the land. So how is it that we have the Fort Laramie Treaty and it's being abrogated by these lowly law enforcement officers? That it's being abrogated by oil and gas companies? How is it? I'm still waiting for my response. I'm going to send another email to him tomorrow. And I think I'm going to send an email to him every single day until I get a response. Because believe me, this office responds to me really quickly when I'm not picking a fight with President Obama. It's funny how they can't seem to give me the courtesy of a response now. Keep pressure. But here's the thing is that, yeah, it's about keeping on the pressure, right? It's about putting pressure on Hillary Clinton. It's about putting pressure on Senator Michael Bennet. It's about putting pressure on Governor Hickenlooper. It's about putting pressure on my colleagues in the state Senate and in the state House. Someone asked me the other day, they said, why are you doing this? That's North Dakota, you're a Colorado representative. And I said, do you know how many of my constituents are up there right now? Do you know how many of your constituents are up there right now? Fighting for indigenous rights, fighting for clean water. When in the hell did fighting for clean water stop at the borders of states? When did that ever happen? Because I think that Missouri River is going to run down to other states, is it not?
No.
When in the hell did we ever say to oil and gas companies, go ahead and do something outside the state of Colorado, and if it happens to affect us here, then we'll get upset about it? When did that ever happen? Do you think that the Navajo Nation is thinking that things were okay until the Gold King mine busted open and that dirty water started running down to the Navajo Nation? We need to change our way of thinking. And you guys are doing it already. That we're all an integral part of this world. That we're all an integral part of the process. That what's happening in North Dakota is affecting you right here in downtown Denver. Woo! Or maybe it's affecting you in Wheat Ridge. Or maybe it's affecting you in Durango. But that there is no distance between us. Because this is more than just a matter of miles. This is a matter of spirit. And there is no distance between spirit at all. Because as we stand here right now, we're all connected with this earth. We're connected with the flowers and the trees. We're connected with the animals in the air. Just as a side note, how cool was it that you saw that buffalo herd running yesterday? I was watching someone's Facebook live feed and I saw him in the background. I was like, what? Oh, check that out. And I'm sorry, but secretly I was kind of hoping that buffalo would steer over towards the police.
Yeah.
Because had that happened, would we have not thought it as divine intervention? Seriously, right? Watching the police trying to beat him up with those little billy sticks, I don't think so. Hey, listen, guys. There's some other people who are going to speak, but I want you to put pressure on your state representatives and your state senators. I asked a number of them to be here today. In fact, I asked all of them on the Democrat side to be here today. And there are some people who are out of town, like Representative Danae Escar from Pueblo. She has a lot of constituents up there right now. We have Representative Lontine here in Denver. She also has a lot of people. And all of them said that they stand with Standing Rock. But put pressure on them anyway, because we got to get them right here too, standing in front of you. So that way you know that your leaders are actually trying to lead, and that your leaders will actually be here to help follow you too. Because that's what makes a really good, effective leader, doesn't it? Sometimes you lead and sometimes you just follow the people. I really appreciate you guys. Oh man, Mr.